Andrew. I've taken care of Mom and gotten her all moved into the retirement home. We even made the room super nice for her to live in and comfortable for her.
Nice, that's awesome. We won't need to take care of her now and life is gonna get a whole lot easier.
You don't have to say it like that, do you?
Well, I'm just giving you my opinion. If that's something you don't want to hear from me, then whatever. You can leave this marriage and see if I care. You'll have even more free time now, and you'll like that, won't you? You're just a stay-at-home wife.
Well, as your wife, I'm still gonna have to do everything around the house, and for you, aren't I?
Good. Then take care of her, because that's your job, woman. Compare your wifely duties to having to take care of an old woman like her 24/7. Your job is easy.
The only person who's been taking care of her was me anyway. So I don't think you have any room to speak about this.
But I have every right to say things here too. She's my mom. And besides, I'm using my own money to keep a roof over your head, aren't I?
Right. But having to take care of an elderly person isn't something you know enough about. She's your mom anyway, so don't be so rude is all I'm saying. You've no idea how tough this has been for me over the past 5 years.
Well, boo-hoo, cry me a river. Someone who has to work a 9-to-5 job is having a much more difficult and challenging time than you. So you can shut the hell up. Don't act like taking care of my mom is that big of a deal when you know it's not.
I wasn't trying to make it seem that way, Andrew.
You sure were just a second ago. You couldn't just let me have my opinions and had to use that chance to try and make yourself look better than me. And it's not like you were bringing in any money to take care of her either.
Well, if it was a career, then I sure would be.
But someone like you lacking any sort of skill in caring for the elderly, I doubt they'd bother paying you. If you want to keep dreaming, then go to sleep early. This is what pisses me off so much about you. You always act like you know everything, but you don't know what it's like to work your behind off.
Then, would it be better if I started to work again? Both of our kids have already left the house, and I don't have any parents to look after now anyway. It's the perfect time to get back out there in the working world, don't you think?
What? Are you for real? You've got to be kidding. How many years has it been now that you haven't worked a job? You are way past your prime, and you don't even understand what it's like to work and earn a living.
And I'll never know unless I try, right? Of course I haven't worked in some time, but that doesn't mean I've never worked a day in my life.
There is no way that you can make it out there. This world isn't as safe as it used to be. And there would never be a company willing to hire an old, worn-out lady like you.
But for example, if I went into patient care or applied to nursing homes, I'd probably have a chance there with all of this experience. I should at least give it a shot.
But you're not a pro, so don't even bother. Anyone can take care of another person in their own house. Also, if you do start working, what'll happen with all the chores around the house? Will you still be able to do them all? I didn't think so.
If I start as just part-time, then I can get all the chores done. And either way, I'll be doing the chores because there's no one else around here to do them. So it's not impossible.
No, it is not happening. I can already see a future where you try to work, but then just end up turned away by every company you apply to. No, maybe this is your way of trying to get out of doing all the chores in the house.
That's not at all what any of this is about, Andrew.
We'll see about that. Then maybe this is more about wanting money to go out and play since now you no longer have to take care of my mom, right?
Why are you only thinking of me finding a job as a way of me getting out of doing the chores? And anyway, you always act like you want me to live off of your money. I want to bring in money as well for us too, you know?
A woman going out there to work is totally wrong. So just shut up and do as I say. It's not like you can ever find a job anyway.
Is that really what you think?
To me, a woman is just around to keep the house clean and there to keep the husband happy. And now that you're getting all old and worn out, you're starting to lose your shine. So, instead of fighting me on things you are bound to lose at, just be a good wife, alright? Fiona, where is my food?
I had it all made for you before you left. Chicken and asparagus sautéed with garlic. Did you take a look in the fridge where I left it for you?
You want me to warm it up myself?
Well, you can also eat it cold if that's what you want. You should be able to do something like that for me, right?
Why do I have to be the one to do this housework on my day off, huh? Your job is to make sure you are making food that I can eat right away.
I told you. Today I'll be going to the retirement home to check in on your mom. And I said that since you don't want to come with me, you'd have to stay home and eat on your own.
And you want me to eat this frozen food?
It's not even frozen, and all you need to do is throw it in the microwave for a few minutes.
Before you even start to think about caring for my mom, you should be taking care of me. I'm your husband here. Who do you think is more important, me or my mom? At least get all of my food ready for me and then you can leave.
But I did make food for you before I left the house. Hey, if you're not even able to put food in the microwave and heat it up, then what's life gonna be like when I'm not there? Or when you retire and you spend more time at home?
What the hell are you talking about now?
Who knows what'll happen to me in the next 10 years? And if I go downhill, you'll have to pick up the slack, right?
Fiona, who's been the one to allow you to eat in this house this whole time?
Of course that's you. You're the one who has a job bringing in money.
Then I don't want to hear any more complaints or whining from you. That's enough. How many times do I have to say this? Just shut up and listen to what I say.
It's not like I'm really complaining or anything, though. I'm just thinking of what could happen to us in the near future.
Well, if you keep this bullcrap up, things will end between us. And even if I end up getting sick over staying healthy, at least you'll be there to take care of me. So make sure to do your best to take care of your health because your future depends on it.
But people can still get sick even after taking good care of their health, right? Don't sit there saying things that are so immature, Andrew.
I think you're the one acting like a damn kid right now. Why is it so hard for you to listen to your husband, huh? Now I need you to hurry things up and come home.
What? Even if I do turn around to come back, it will take another hour or so from now.
Come back here right now.
Are you planning not to warm up the food until I get home or something? I made all of that food in the fridge for you, though.
Well, this is your job.
Andrew, could you please calm down a bit?
I'm calm right now. I'm just warning you about your job in this household.
I'm not coming home yet. I have a meeting soon with one of the head nurses here, and I need to check up on how Mom is doing. So please heat that food up yourself and eat already.
Fiona, you still want to play these games?
But I told you I'm not messing around.
Well, you are always complaining about doing your job at home. Are you trying to get rid of me or something? Well, if that's the case, then you are welcome to get out of my house whenever you like.
No matter what you say, you're not gonna fix this, and I'm not coming home until I finish what I came here to do. If you have such a problem using a darn microwave, then you'll just have to wait and starve until I get home later.
I'm telling you to get your fat behind back home right now. I'm not messing around here, and I'm losing my patience with you. If you still think you don't need to come home, then that will be the end for you. Are you listening to me, Fiona? Reply to me, woman. Fiona, how long are you planning to leave the chores for?
I'm not leaving anything right now. I'm just making sure to do the bare minimum with the chores. That's it.
I haven't even seen you doing that. You aren't even waking me up in the morning and saying hello to me anymore. You even make me eat on my own now. How is anything like that anywhere close to doing your job?
You should be able to take care of yourself when you wake up in the morning, right? How old are you right now, Andrew? And also, I am still cooking for the two of us. And the only reason you don't notice me saying anything to you in the morning is because you always ignore me. Do you think I'd want to still talk to you when you don't even reply back?
Oh, Fiona, you have really lost your ways, haven't you?
Well, I still see myself as a good wife, So your word doesn't matter to me. You do realize that I'm not your mom, right? Do you still need my help wiping your behind?
Oh, wow, Fiona. You just crossed the line. Don't you dare talk to me like that. If you really want to make fun of me, then leave this house. It's not like I haven't been wanting you to leave me alone anyway. That'll be much better with you gone.
Well, actually, I don't really care if you plan to throw me away, so go right ahead. And it'll be you that has to leave, you know.
Huh? What are you talking about? This house was my mom's house. The only person that needs to leave will be you.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm going to be the one with my name written on this house. I got that house from your mom.
From my mom?
Yeah.
And what makes her think she can give this house to some loser like you?
Well, when you made me be the only one to take care of her in that house, you gave me no choice but to take care of her alone while you went and cheated on me. Yes, I know about it, okay?
What the heck? You do?
Well, I know that you've broken up with her now, but that doesn't change anything. I still know about it. And I'll make sure to take you to court after all of this.
You think you know, huh? Where's the proof then? You really think that you can take me to court like that?
I wouldn't be saying these things if I didn't. You treated me like crap every day, so I had to figure out why you kept leaving the two of us. So while I was doing the chores and taking care of your mom, she'd be on the lookout for anything unusual with you. And after she had gotten some good proof for me of you cheating, and we finally moved her to the retirement home, she gave that house to me. So the one who's getting kicked out of the house is you. So when you get home today, make sure to gather your things and leave.
What the hell? You think you can just kick me out of my own home?
It's funny that now that the tables have turned, you're just a total douchebag, huh?
I ain't going anywhere.
You really are a prick.
There's no reason my mom should be treating you to her old house, though. I guess she started to like you more than me, huh?
Well, when you left her for me to care for, you gave away your only chance at staying her favorite child. The only son she had didn't want anything to do with her in the end, so of course she stopped caring about you.
Well, hold on a sec, Fiona. My head is starting to hurt a lot. I'm still having a hard time coming to terms with this.
Well, then maybe you should get out of that house sooner rather than later. And before you leave, make sure you sign the divorce papers I left on the dining room table, okay? I'll have a lawyer come to you later to go over the details.
Fiona, can we at least have a chat about this?
A chat? I thought you were going to throw me out. What would make you want to talk to me more now?
About what is going to happen between us. Don't you think that living in that house by yourself is going to be pretty difficult for just you? You can't even find yourself a job, and you won't have any money either.
Well, about that, I'm in the process of being hired as we speak.
What?
Actually, for a little while now, I've been working part-time as an elderly caretaker. And I made sure to talk with my bosses about the fact that you were most likely going to toss me out of the house soon. So they said I'd be hired full-time if that were to happen. I'm really thankful for my two managers.
How could there be a company that is actually willing to hire you? You're already past your prime at this point and such.
Well, at the moment, elderly caretakers are in high demand, and there aren't enough around in this profession. And I also have 5 years of experience, as well as a certificate saying that I know my stuff.
A certificate?
A caregiver certificate. I made sure to get that taken care of. Your mom was the one that told me I should try and get it while I was taking care of her. So she was the one that gave me the money to go take the test. That's why me getting rid of you doesn't bother me in the slightest. All right, when you get home, you better get your things together. Because after today, you're no longer going to be welcomed in this house. I made sure to get all of your things packed up for you since you couldn't do it yourself. All you have to do now is get out of here. So hurry that up for me, will ya?
Fiona, can you just hold on a minute? We still haven't finished talking over everything yet.
I've been waiting on you for days now, haven't I? And yet you haven't taken care of any of your things, so this is all on you. And you did want me out of the house a few days ago as well, right? Before you learned where you really stand?
But I don't want to leave.
Well, I don't really care what you want anymore. You really do take so much of my time from me, huh? You can't even take care of packing your things up to leave on your own.
Well, I just haven't wanted to get any of my things ready.
Why not? Does this mean you'd rather me just throw it all away?
No, I don't plan to get divorced from you. That's all.
Oh? Well, I'm sorry that you've had a change of heart at the last minute, but I want to get away from you for the rest of my life. But if you can't come to terms with any of that, then this will all have to be done in court as well. I'll make sure to let my lawyer know about that as well.
I'm telling you to hold on. Don't just start going ahead with this on your own without my input.
Oh, so now you want me to stop doing things? Well, all of this has to do with my life, so I want it taken care of soon. And I don't care to hear any more of your selfish reasoning behind why you don't want to leave the house. I want to get this house all cleaned up and ready to go before I have to start working full-time next month.
You're cleaning up the house?
I'm planning on selling the place. So while I still have a lot of time, I need to get this place cleaned up and fix whatever needs fixing.
You're selling my house? So right after you get it, you're gonna sell it without saying anything to my mom?
Your mom doesn't want anything to do with it anymore. And actually, your mom was the one who recommended I do this even before I started the process.
I just tried calling the retirement home that she's at, but they said that I'm not allowed to go in and see her.
She said she doesn't want to see you anymore because she fears you'll start to raise your voice at her. Don't you think that'll cause issues for other residents there? So I'm sure that even the staff don't want you there.
Ugh, this can't be happening to me right now. The house where I have all of my childhood memories is given to someone else and will now soon be sold off? And now you want to get divorced all of a sudden? What was the point of me working so hard at my job for?
Well, if you want a reason for all the work you did, think of it as a way of having supported your family over the years. You'd only barely get the house payments paid on time, and then come home to complain all the time about my cooking. And when it came to our kids, you would be a penny pincher when they needed something. Well, some of that didn't matter because I had a lot of money saved up from before we married. But when there wasn't enough money for the family, I had to rely on my parents to lend us some money.
I was working all the time for you guys, though.
Then I'm sorry, but maybe you should have made that clear for the rest of us to understand. Instead of getting busy having an affair. So I'm having a hard time believing anything you tell me now. You really thought of me like a servant rather than your housewife anyway.
No, I didn't, I swear.
Then why did you always treat me so terribly when it came to chores and cooking for you? I'm a frickin' human, Andrew. Saying the crap that you said to me left me with scars and an anxiety for my work. I've actually been thinking of a divorce for a long time now and had all the paperwork and plans made months in advance.
Fiona, I am really sorry for everything I did and said to you.
No matter how often you try and apologize to me, you're already far too late.
But I don't want you to leave me. I now understand that you were the one treating me nicely all this time, where I was being the idiot. So can you please look past my actions and let us get back to the way things were when we first got engaged? I'll make sure to love and take care of you the way that I did back then.
I gave you plenty of chances to figure these things out. But every dang time you just yell at me saying that I needed to follow whatever the man of the house asked for. So I realized in the end that you were never going to change. And that's why we are getting divorced now.
I'm sorry. I really did screw the life that we made with each other up big time. Oh, so please, just try to look past what I've done in the past few years and pick me back up off the ground. If I don't have you around me anymore, I won't be able to live with myself.
Well, that's just too bad. I could have sworn you told me after I started to get past the age of 40, I was losing all my charm and looks. Am I wrong about that? I thought you really wanted this all to happen between us.
But all of that was just for show or something, okay?
Well, even if you didn't mean all of that crap, it left me with deep scars that'll never be able to heal for you. Even though you're regretting it all now, there's absolutely no way I'll ever be able to go back to living with you.
Fiona, please don't make me go and live on my own. From now on, I'll make sure to do everything you ask of me, and I'll never say a single complaint about you again. So, at the very least, can you hold off on us getting divorced?
No, because the only reason I want to go through with all of this is because you wanted me to. I'm going to start living on my own now. You made your own bed now, so you lie in it.
No, please.
Despite that conversation I had with Andrew, our divorce was never finalized. Not yet, anyway. But I was able to use the proof of him cheating on me to help fight him in court. And finally, after about half a year, we were finally divorced. I was also able to ask for the settlement money that I wanted from him, so for me, this whole ordeal was a win. As for all the things that he left in the house, I had them sent to a shipping container that I bought with his money, but it seems like he hasn't gone to collect them yet. I was also able to get him out of the house quickly as well after having the police escort him off the property. I was also finally able to sell that house and make a good amount of money from it. And that gave me the money to move into a much smaller but better place to live in, just for me and no one else. It does suck losing a lot of the memories I made in that old house, but not even those memories will compare to the new ones I'll make in my new place now. I heard that Andrew is living in some apartment complex that he found after coming to realize that I really did not want him around anymore. I also heard that the apartment is filled with trash and that he's getting complaints from his neighbors over the stench coming from his place. Ew. The last time I saw him at the courthouse, his clothes looked all baggy and it seemed like he'd lost a good amount of weight too. I guess he's not been eating well, but oh well, it's not my problem anymore. I hope that this has taught him a lesson about how to treat women and people in general. At least that's what me and my kids were saying when we celebrated the divorce. They even told me that they had a few calls from their dad asking for help, but the both of them just ignored him. And now that I'm so busy working my full-time job, I never have time to think about where he is now. And man, is that such a great feeling. From here on out, I'll be living my new life as a single lady, doing the things I love to do while supporting myself, my kids, and my ex's mom. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next one.